Well, this is going to be extremely short video because I want to go over a couple of ISIS's main strategies that they're employing right now that are extremely effective in Iraq. Unfortunately, I know a lot of people have speculated a lot of different things about ISIS and this and that, and there's a lot of rumors abound. But I know there was talk about, yeah, they did pull out of one area and they blew up an oil facility which produced 1/3 of the oil for Iraq domestically, and that sent oil on the WTI spiking up. I don't know, over $2 a barrel, which at $60 a barrel was it was like two something a barrel, which would have been about a 4.5% spike or 4% spike in price, just that one event. But actually, the main thing that they're going off, the main resource that they're really looking for, there's a couple other things. I know they've been digging up artifacts and selling them on the international market. But you can see what I'm talking about right now in the picture. This is on Wikipedia, basically. The image is dams, the waterway dams. They're gaining control of the waterway dams, and they're shutting off water to areas that are not loyal to ISIS, and they support Baghdad. And that's making it very, very tough on Baghdad because it's immediate. In other words, if you're doing something for destroy oil, you can live without the oil maybe for a little while or whatever. Maybe that's going to inconvenience you or it'll be rationing. But when they shut off the water, and you know what kind of area you're talking about in the Middle East here in Iraq is not much water. Dams are extremely important to the livelihood and agricultural products of everybody and just to sustain people on a daily basis. So that's what they're doing. So it's a very, very effective strategy, and it has immediate results. I don't know what Obama's doing, President Obama, but this Fallujah Dam is that they got that. They basically have restricted water to only a couple areas that are loyal to them. So they're not really concentrating on going after Baghdad itself. They're basically isolating them by destroying. It's almost like the Roman strategy of what they employed against Hannibal in Carthage. It deprived them of using the resources they need to survive. Maybe that's a bad analogy because Baghdad is the legitimate government of Iraq, but that's what ISIS is doing. They're depriving them of their resources that in areas that people are where they're loyal to the Baghdad government. It has an immediate effect with water. The other thing they're doing is they're taking they captured over 2/3 of the Humvees that were left by the U.S. military in Iraq, and that amounts to 2,300 Humvees. Now, these Humvees were specially equipped with extra armor plating, and they're also equipped with better suspension systems that can carry extremely heavy loads. So what ISIS is doing is they're using them for suicide bombs. In other words, if you're heading at an enemy with an armor-plated Humvee that's designed to withstand small arms fire, and it's designed to handle like a ton of load, cargo capacity. They could really load it down with bombs, and they already have employed about 30 of these in attacks, and they were extremely effective. And in one case, or some of the cases, when they were loaded down with a ton of explosives, it totally devastated an entire block. So it was like almost impossible to defend against these damn things. And like I said, they got well over 2,000. They have 2,300 of them by best estimates. So President Obama, I don't know what the hell you're doing, man. You're playing golf or something, but it's amazing. It's over the top of how this whole situation has changed so bad. It's over the top. I don't know. I don't want to comment anymore on it because it kind of disgusts me what's going on. But I know. Well, I don't want to comment anymore on it. But those are two things that are going on where ISIS is actually making some really good strides, and they're pretty smart strategies if you think about it. Water, and also using the heavily armored, extra strength suspension Humvees as suicide bombs and cutting off the water by the dams. They got some very effective strategies going, and I don't know where this is going to. It's just ridiculous.